This is where MAGA comes to talk. All right, let's talk about the drone scare of New Jersey. I know everyone's talking about it. Everybody has their own theory, and everything that everyone's talking about, even what I'm going to talk about on this, is guesswork. I mean, come on. I know a lot of people have channels and streams on different platforms, and they've got sources. Nobody knows anything that's talking. But I want to talk about a couple theories I have, and also some evidence. There is some evidence that we're all witnessing that would lend itself to some information, which we'll talk about here. And I am open to hearing your thoughts in the chat on this, and if you're not watching live, in the comments. So now again, new information's coming out all the time. So we may know this afternoon what the real cause is, or we may never know. Now, one thing I want to say here in the beginning, President Trump is now officially the president-elect. He's a little more than a month away from taking the oath of office. I would hope that he's getting security briefings on everything now. Although when he was coming in for his first term, they were actually talking about giving him false intelligence. Remember that? So can we assume that President Trump knows what's going on with the drones or not? If you were to guess, would President Trump know what's going on with the drone situation? Yes or no? What would you think? At this point, you would have to think yes. Right? Yeah, he would have to know. I mean, we're a month away from him taking over. So he's got to be getting briefings. So Trump knows. Okay, so most people in the live stream agree that President Trump knows. Some say no. We don't know for sure if he knows, but I think that if we were to guess, it would be yes, he knows. Oh, I got to clean off my glasses here. Okay, so let's talk about first if President Trump knows. And I'm going to assume that he does know at least something about it officially from getting briefings, since he's the president again, a month out from taking the oath. All right, we've got two indications from President Trump in the last couple of days. One, he said shoot him down, okay? So that's pretty hardcore, which, I'm always going to go along with what President Trump says. President Trump says something, you can take it to the bank. But the other thing about President Trump, now I want you to think about what I'm going to share with you here. This drone scare in New Jersey is getting worse and worse, and I know it's spreading to other states around America, in New York. We're even seeing people like Democrats like Schumer and Hochul in New York outraged at Biden. Biden doesn't care. He's selling pardons right now, so Biden doesn't care. But President Trump is flying all over the place, okay? And not only is he flying all over the place, he's flying up in that area. He, of course, the Army-Navy game was in Maryland, but he flew to New York the other day. So if President Trump knows what's going on with the drones, if the drones were a danger, would he be flying near and through the airspace where the drones are flying, if they were truly dangerous? If he knows what's going on, if President Trump knows what's going on, okay, would he be flying on Trump Force One around and through the airspace where the drones are? Because he has. I don't know how many times since this has begun, but it's been more than once. So my guess would be, no, he wouldn't. So the fact that President Trump is drones come out until not, When something's a threat and you don't know what it's about and what they're doing, or it's a foreign threat, you don't count on their schedule. So no, so I that's an indicator that President Trump, if he knows what they are, that things are okay, or he wouldn't be flying there. And he's flying through there. When he went to New York the other day, he flew his whole family to New York. Melania, the whole family flew to New York. So they flew through the airspace where the drones were the other day for the ringing of the bell at the stock exchange. And then he flew up to Maryland yesterday with a whole crew. So I think I think we have to assume President Trump has knowledge of what's going on. But this is the problem. Okay, this is the problem. And I do have some theories which I'll run by you guys, and you can tell me if you think they're correct. I don't think anyone's theory is any more accurate or legit than anyone else's, because none of us civilians know what the hell's going on. Okay, but what's bizarre about it is that with panic taking place, not just in New Jersey, it's spreading around the country. The government doesn't seem to want to calm down the public. And I was telling my wife last night, I came home, I was out doing some things yesterday, meeting with friends and doing some stuff. And I came home and I told my wife, I said, because there were some updates on the drones, and I said, thank God those drones aren't here over Florida. What would we do? If those drones were flying over my house right here, what would I? Well, I would probably get my camera out and start live streaming on YouTube and showing you guys and get 10 million views on my YouTube channel. I mean, me, that's anyone who's a YouTuber is going to do that. But I don't think I'd want my family here. My guess would be that it's the United States government, that it's some military testing of something that's going on. I find it impossible to believe that now again, this is all assuming Trump has knowledge of what is going on, which they may be giving him no information or false information. They still hate him. But and Elon Musk is in that world too, with top security clearances. So you don't think that Trump has had discussions with Elon Musk about this situation? Because of SpaceX, Elon Musk has the highest security clearance you can have for such things. Okay? And so I would also think Elon Musk knows what's going on. It is my best guess would be, now this could change in 2 seconds, right? Because something could come out. It's not Iran, it's not China, that it is something the United States government is doing. Whether it's military, whether it's homeland security, who knows, but it's something that the United States government is doing. And I'll tell you, over the last year or so, prior to all of this, there's been a lot of stories and discussion about UFOs. I do not subscribe to the theory that aliens have or are visiting the Earth. I don't believe that. For extraterrestrials to travel to the Earth on spacecraft, they would have to be so far more advanced than anything we could comprehend to travel such vast distances that we would be beneath cavemen compared to them, and they wouldn't hide from us. They wouldn't feel a need to hide from us, and they would, so I don't subscribe to that theory at all. But I thought it was odd that over the last year there's been so many stories about UFOs in the news and aliens, and I've mentioned it a few times here on the stream. What's with all this? It's like the 70s with Project Blue Book. What's going on here? So maybe that story was a bit of foreshadowing of this that the government put out there to get people accustomed to it, right? With whatever they're doing. Now, what they could be doing, who knows? I do know this, that the gangsters, corrupt politicians, and lunatics that are running this country right now under the Biden regime hate Americans. They think Americans are the greatest threat to America, which really tells you how effed up they are, right? That's how they think. That's how they think. So the Biden regime could be testing some domestic type of weapon. And that would not surprise me at all. I do expect to get an explanation. Maybe I think it's probably 50-50 whether we get an explanation. But if we get an explanation, it just may be a cover story. We may never know. Maybe the chances are we'll never know exactly what's going on here. Welcome, everyone. Yes, if you're new, make sure you subscribe to my channel. And if you're already subbed, do me the favor of liking the video. But I don't think it's Iran, and I don't think it's China. At this point, I believe it's the United States government, military testing, Homeland Security testing. There's something going on. Why do it over? I don't know. When I was a kid here in Florida, I would stay. I would come to Florida during the summers when I lived in Ohio when I was young, and I would stay at my grandparents' house. And my grandparents live in this small little community called Buckhead Ridge, which is at the northern tip of Lake Okeechobee. And this is the late 70s and early 80s, and the Air Force had practice bombing ranges nearby, and we would see. I could from my grandparents' front yard, I would see fighter jets flying so low that you could see the color of the pilot's helmet. Sometimes they would go supersonic, doing all kinds of weird tests and everything. So I don't think it's totally unusual for government and military exercises and things to happen in civilian areas. I mean, this seems a little extreme because it's such a metropolitan area, New Jersey, New York. So much air travel, commercial air travel there and everything. It doesn't seem safe. But that would be my guess. What do you guys think? We'll slow down. Do you think the drone, yes or no? Let me know in the chat, and you can also let me know in the comments if you're not watching live. Do you think the drone testing, yes or no, is the United States government, some agency of government? It could be military, homeland, a private contractor. Are the drones the U.S. government, yes or no? Mostly yeses. Yeah, mostly yeses. Yeah. Couple no's, but mostly yeses. Couple no's, few no's, mostly yeses. Yeah. Now, I heard one report last night that was really frightening, that the drones were searching for something. What they're searching for, we don't know. You can only speculate on. So, okay, so let's go to the next question. Let's do a pause, okay? We got to stop answering the first question. I'm going to ask a second question. Okay. So, first question, next question. There's mostly agreement in the chat. Mostly, I would say about 95% of you in the chat believe that the U.S. government is somehow connected to it, whether it's military, homeland, or a private contractor. Here's question number 2. Let me see. I want to make sure I word this right to get the right answer. Should I do it? Let me think. Hold on. Okay, let me do this second question. Is this, the drone scare of New Jersey, is this the government with some type of operation searching for something, meaning something dangerous? Is this a government search for something dangerous? Yes or no? What would you think? In the chat, yes or no? The government searching for something dangerous. It could be people. It could be a weapon. Well, no, there's only yeses or nos. Oh, I would say it is 60-40 no on this question. Would be my guess. I would say maybe 64. My guess based on your responses, I'm going to change that. 70-30 for the nose. 70-30 in favor of the nose on that. 70-30 in favor of the nose on that. Okay. Okay, so here's the third question. Okay. It's in that one. There's a bit of a delay between me and you in the chat, so like 10 seconds. So okay, that question's over. Question 3. I'll probably lose track of the number of questions. Here's the third question. Because first question, most everybody believed it's the U.S. government. Second question, most people said no, that this is some government operation searching for something. Here's the third question. Is this just a government exercise and test of some new system? Is this just a government test or exercise of a new system that's harmless? And that could be the military, homeland, or private contractor, yes or no. Wow, this is mostly no, too. This is, we'll wait. Yeah, this is also, I would give this one an 80-20 in favor of the nose. 80-20 in favor of the nose. No fin sitting here, Laura Edwins. No maybes. If you want fin sitting, go to the quartering or Tim Pool. Okay. So if you can answer in a word, and only in one word, in the chat, in the live chat, or if you're not watching live, in the comments, in a one-word answer. Okay, that question's over. With a one-word answer, what do you think it is? In a one-word answer, what do you think the drones are all about? Mm. Mm. Hmm. Psychops, nuclear. Wow, a lot of great answers. Hmm. A dome test. Hmm. Distraction. Testing. Searching. Psychops. There aren't that many different answers. Maybe 4 or 5, for the most part, different answers. Well, you know, what I started with the stream with, what does Jen Psaki say? I'll circle back. I don't think that it's dangerous. It could get, it depends, you know, it's causing a panic, and that can cause dangers. But what I said at the beginning is, I've got to assume that President Trump knows what's going on. One, because he's a month away from Inauguration Day, and he's getting full national security briefings. So President Trump knows what's going on. 2, President Trump has been flying multiple times with, in some instances, his entire family through the airspace where it's happening, like when he went to New York. I got a sneeze coming on, so I'm not sure if I can hold the sneeze back or not. Hold on. All right, at least I got off camera for it, and I had the mic as far away from my mouth as I could. So if President Trump knows and it's dangerous, would he fly through the area with his family? I don't think so. So based on Trump's, now again, assuming Trump knows, and I think we've got to assume that, you know, you don't think that Trump has gotten briefed, and then if he's gotten briefed, I want you to think about, because President Trump now has the highest security clearance again that there is. He has access to everything, almost. He's not, after the oath, he gets everything. So whatever briefing they've given Trump on this, you don't think he had Elon Musk in that briefing? Of course he did. Elon Musk already has the security clearances because of SpaceX. So I promise you, when it comes to the drones, President Trump has had Elon Musk in on the briefings and then talked to him about it privately to get his opinion and advice on it. So far as the drones, assuming Trump knows and is being briefed, you've got to trust President Trump and Elon Musk on this, right? Would you? Would you? I would trust Trump with my life. Wouldn't you? Absolutely. Okay. Now with all that being said, if he were already the president, if he had already taken the oath of office, this panic would be taken care of by either stopping it or telling the American people what's been going on. But when we get an explanation, even if it's after the 20th of next month, doesn't mean it's the truth, depending on how highly classified and secret what they're doing is. Yeah. So, especially with Elon Musk in the mix with President Trump, with top security clearance because of SpaceX. A security dome, testing a security dome, maybe. Anything that's flying can be dangerous because it can fall from the sky and hit somebody or something, So anything that's flying can be dangerous. And when there's a panic starting, which is what's going on now, I mean, there's a panic over this, that gets very dangerous. And, Twitter, X, is just filled with people making fake videos and everything that's causing more panic. Don't be surprised if they tell us that it's kids pulling a prank. I wouldn't believe that, but I wouldn't be surprised if they tell us that. Okay, so here's the I don't want to say the final question, but this may be it may be the final question I ask you guys. Okay, so here we go. Yes or no? Well, I don't know if this will be the final question, but we're getting close to it. Maybe it'll be the final question. By the way, make sure you subscribe. If you're new to my channel, my name's Brian. This is where MAGA comes to talk. Okay. Are you fearful of the drones? Yes or no? Are you fearful of the drones? Yes or no? Meaning, could they, be dangerous? Are you fearful of what's going on with the drones? Those are my cats running around. No. Some yeses. The yeses could very well be people in Jersey. If I were in Jersey, I'd be much more frightened than I am here in Florida. Most people say no. Okay. But that question's kind of vague because it depends on where you are, right? Okay, so next question. End of that one. Let's end that question. Here's the next question. Yeah, if Elon panics, you'll panic. Exactly. Okay, here's the next question. Are the drones dangerous? Yes or no? Are the drones dangerous? Yes or no? Are the drones dangerous? Yes or no? Beyond the fact that anything that's airborne is dangerous. I mean, so far as the motivations behind them. Wow, mostly yeses. I'm going to give this one 70-30 yes. 70-30 yes. Yeah. Wow. My cats are going nuts. Anytime we get a box, cats love cardboard boxes. So anytime we get a delivery, whatever, we keep the cardboard box in the kitchen or the living room for a while, and they just play in it. It's like the cat's favorite toys are cardboard boxes. The media's been covering it a lot, actually. Mayorkas is just an idiot. But hey, listen, he's been overseeing Invasion USA at the southern border for almost 4 years. Yeah, this is my orange MAGA hat. I haven't worn this one too much. No, I don't think it's a distraction. There's just if I was forced to guess what it was, I would say it's some type of government test. Some type of government test for some new system of something. That would be my guess. But we have such an incompetent group of gangsters running the country right now. The fact that they're not concerned doesn't mean much, because they're more concerned about going to prison and everything because of all the crimes they've been committing. Do I sleep? Not much. Not much. I was the reason I didn't stream from Starbucks today is it's very, very windy, and it's been raining off and on this morning, so I didn't want to sit outside in the wind and the rain. I figured I'd come out here with my back on my back porch, which my cats love. They're chasing each other around. My older cat Luna's playing with the babies. We call her Mama Luna because she's become their mother. Too windy. Well, the mic, it was very, very windy, wind gust. Plus, it'd be blowing all the crap on the table in front of Starbucks, mostly. I've got a wind guard for the mic, but it'd be blowing my coffee cup and everything. Yeah, you got to trust Trump. You got to trust Elon Musk on this. Pepsi Cola is one cat. The other cat is Coca-Cola, and then Luna is the older one. Luna's about 1.5 years old. And she loves these guys. Oh, my gosh. She became their mother right away. When they first came home, they were about a month old, a little more than a month old. They were like the size of little mice, practically, when they came home. It was pretty scary. We had to feed them kitten formula with a bottle for about a week. But then we got them on food. But even when they were that little, they used cat litter. Yeah, it's pretty windy. Pretty windy. I don't mind the rain, but the wind. But I need the rain on my my shrubbery and my fruit trees. But no, so now here's another question. This is a yes or no on the drones. Yes or no. Will we ever get a truthful public answer to the drone scare of New Jersey? Will we ever get a truthful answer to the drone scare from the government, even after Inauguration Day? Nope. No. Yeah. Mostly no's on that one. I would tend to agree with that one. Now, if Trump wasn't flying through the area and around the area, I would be worried. But he's. It depends on, well, Donald Trump can't just declassify things. There are some things that are so secret to national security that he would not divulge the secret. But he's pretty much told us there's no the government has no evidence of aliens. He's asked about that a lot on these podcast interviews he did. They always ask him about the aliens in Area 51, and he always says no. And I believe him on that. The only aliens we have are the illegal aliens that Mayorkas, Biden, and Kamala Harris have been bringing into the country. The drone story will go away. Yeah. He did say shoot them down, but if they're a danger, would he be flying his jet through that area? Think about it. If I want to ask you this question. This is a serious question. Okay, here's another question. Yes, these are a yes and no. This is a yes or no question. Okay, here we go. If there was an Iranian drone ship off the coast of New Jersey, would President Trump be flying through that area on Trump Force One with his family? If there was a Iranian or Chinese drone ship off the coast of New Jersey, would President Trump be flying through that area with his family, especially Iranians who have been trying to get to him for years now? Exactly. So that's what gives me confidence that it's not something to worry about. Exactly. So see, all those no's. Now, again, this is all assuming Trump knows, and I think he does. And he's got Elon with him, who is an expert in such things. He's got to know. He's, at this point, a month away from taking the oath of office. There's so much crap going on that they got to brief him on. And you don't think he's told them, tell me what's going on with this? Come on. He's got to know. He's got to know. Especially if it was Iran, he wouldn't be flying there. None of us know. There's no one online who's talking about this that knows. Anyone that says they have sources are full of shit, okay? Nobody knows anything. Whatever's going on, if it's the government, is as highly secret as any operation is right now. But we can look at what's going on with Trump to kind of gauge what's happening, and that's all I'm doing. The Christy McDonald's meme, yeah. I saw one that was pretty funny yesterday. A little video, in Goodfellas, they said that the people of New Jersey now, driving through New Jersey, and it was Ray Liotta at the end of Goodfellas when he's driving around with the government helicopters following him. Oh, that was a pretty funny one. I like that one. Make sure you subscribe, guys, if you're new to my channel. It'll be nice to have, you look at who Trump had with him yesterday, right? At the Army-Navy game. J.D. Vance, Penny, Hegseth, just winners. Real Americans. Since Obama won in 2008, the Democrats, their whole party has been made up of people that are trying to destroy America. And it's nice to have real Americans back in charge, isn't it? Oh, yeah, it was awesome. It was awesome. Totally cool. Oh, yeah. The first Bud was there, absolutely, Elon. And you notice Mike Johnson is by Trump's side everywhere. You rarely see Trump without Mike Johnson at his side. Oh, have you all seen the video of Kamala this week drunk off her ass at that speaking event wearing the red pantsuit? My God, that's who was going to be running the country. Thune was there. Who won the game? America. America won the game because Trump is back, baby. Trump is back. That's it. Exactly. Yeah, we're not going to have to worry about, we're not going to have to hear people to pronounce her name correctly. The Army-Navy teams, do they have any transgender players on there? I don't think so. Yeah, Tulsi looked very happy. Truth Nation, why not just clip the mic on Bud? If I clip the mic, the reason I'm holding the mic is because you'll get better sound with me holding it closer to my mouth. I'm holding it under my mouth, so I'm not popping on it like I'm popping now. Okay, but it's closer to my mouth than if I click it down here, you'll get better sound when I'm doing a live stream, talking at the level that I'm talking because it's Sunday morning and I don't want to talk too loud with my neighbors, who many of them may still be sleeping. I don't want to disturb my neighbors, so I've got my voice down. So at the level of volume that I'm speaking, you'll get better sound with the mic here. This is a very good mic. It's a DJI mic. Let me tell you, I've been working every day with microphones for the last 5 years, so I do have a pea popper to put on top of it. I do have mics that cost over $1,000. The one, but this is a portable microphone that you can take anywhere, and it's this mic here cost, when I got it, I don't know, maybe $250, $260. There's two of them. They're wireless. You can plug this into a computer, an iPhone, anything. It plugs into my DJI camera. I know microphones. My whole life is in front of a microphone. It's ridiculous. You know, when I'm in my casket, dead, they'll have a microphone next to my mouth. But you have to use a mic based on the volume level of your voice. So that's why when you see me do these streams, oftentimes I'm holding the mic. When I'm on the radio in the mornings, I have a radio mic, which is the same kind of mic I have in my studio at home, but I use this mic for my live streams in the morning. I have it clipped on my voice, on my shirts then, because I'm talking louder. Yeah, this mic is really badass, okay? This is not the newest version. This is 2 versions ago. This is the DJI mic. This is a charging case. It comes with 2 mics. Okay. And it comes with a clip. This is to plug it into a computer. This is the one I use during the week on the radio because I plug it into my MacBook. And it also has one that clips into the iPhone. This is the DJI, what's called the One mic. They came out last year with one that's the DJI 2, but nobody needs that. If you buy one of these, get this one. It's a lot cheaper. And they just came out with a new one that's a lot smaller than this one. It's called the Mini, but this one works fine, so I'm going to keep it. Yeah, I've got so many microphones, but this one is this one's the best. And when I have the mic cozy on it, I can be out, and if you go and watch my video on the cruise ship, I'm on top of the deck of the cruise ship making a video at sea. The ship's at full speed with the wind, and you can't even hear the wind. It has noise cancellation in it and everything else. You can get these on Amazon. Yeah, DJI. But if you're going to buy this, don't get the new ones. You don't need it. Get the DJI one. It's a lot cheaper. I paid like $250, $260 for this, but they've come out with 2 new ones since, so this one's really a lot cheaper now. You get it for a lot cheaper. But, sometimes people think the most expensive is the best. Oh, if I buy a $600 mic. People call me and contact me all the time that want to start a podcast or a YouTube channel, and all they worry about is the mic. If you're just starting out, don't spend a couple $100s on a mic. You don't need to. You can buy a lavalier mic that plugs into your phone or computer for $20 at Best Buy that works just fine. I have some of those as backup. But anyway, that's why I hold the mic when I'm here. Oh my goodness. People ask that a lot. I don't usually give such a long explanation, but what the hell? Well, it seems to me that most of you in the live chat here don't have any concerns with the drone situation, which I think is good. Now, again, they're not flying over our houses. If it was flying over my house, then I'd be concerned, and I think most people would. I do have expensive headphones that I use at home because I wear them many hours a day. So I buy very expensive headphones that are comfortable. Yes. The headphones, I forget the brand they are. I have them on 12 hours a day. I don't wear them at the radio station. The ones at the radio station that I've been wearing are ones that a listener sent me. They're very nice headphones. The ones I have here at home, sometimes if you see me live stream with my blue screen behind me where it says The Brian Craig Show up ahead, you'll see. They cover my ears. They have velvet on the inside. I could wear them 24 hours a day and I wouldn't even feel it. You're concerned about the drones. Now, not if it's the U.S. government, Ursula. My headphones were very expensive when I bought them. I've had them for years. My microphone that I use here at home is the same microphone I have at the radio station, but I've had it since 1998, and it cost a lot of money back in 1998, I'm here to tell you. But it's lasted me for 26 years. I think it's the U.S. government. That's what I think. I believe it's the U.S. government. I am pretty confident that it's the U.S. government. Very confident. Oh, can you guys hear the cats playing? Welcome, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I know this presidential elect period, the time is going by so slow because we want Trump back so bad, right? We want Trump back so bad that the time is just dragging by. I know. But that's the way it is. Why Jersey? My guess would be that the military base or that they're operating it on would probably be in or around the area. That would be my guess. But again, we may never know. Kirby is a weirdo. Kirby is a freak. Yeah. Very strange guy. I remember when he was still an admiral at the Pentagon. There's something about that Kirby. I mean, who gives up being an he was the Pentagon spokesman as an admiral, and he retired from being an admiral to be just a civilian spokesperson. I don't know why somebody would give up that for the same job. I've always wondered about that because when he was an admiral, he walked into a room. He was a one-star admiral, rear admiral, lower half, commodore, whatever you want to call them. And anyone that was beneath him in rank would stand up every time he walked in the room. Now he's just a guy in a suit. So I've always wondered what's up with that guy. Kirby. Something's up with that guy. He's a strange cat. Do you think Jean-Pierre is going to end up on MSNBC may not be around. But I don't know. Do you think she'll end up with a TV show or one of the ladies of The View? I think a lot of people are nervous. Millie, Fanny, Letitia. That's Coca-Cola back there. See over my shoulder? That's Coca-Cola. Walking on the couch there. There, Coca-Cola. Where's your brother, Coca-Cola? Where's Pepsi? See, Coca-Cola. I know, my cats have the life, let me tell you. A life of luxury. And where's Pepsi? Coca-Cola. Pepsi. Pepsi. Pepsi might have gone inside. Oh, here comes Luna. Luna likes to be on YouTube. Hey, Luna. Hey, Luna. Here comes Luna. Say, hey, Luna. I got to hold the camera. She'll knock it over. Oh, if I start petting her, she's going to lay down and roll over. She wants me to pet her. Anything to say, Luna? On behalf of the cats of Springfield? She just wants me to pet her. All right, Luna. Hold on, I'll show you guys. Luna, oh, no. She hopped down. Yeah, Luna, she's a great cat. She loves to be on YouTube, Luna. Yeah, I don't see Pepsi. Pepsi might have gone inside. Where's Pepsi? Pepsi. Pepsi might have gone inside. No, but it is nice to have, like, Americans back in charge. I mentioned a little bit ago, since Obama in 2008. Oh, here's Pepsi. Pepsi. Come here, Pepsi. You want to be on YouTube? Come here. Here comes Pepsi. Come here, Pepsi. Over here, buddy. He's a little more camera shy. Pepsi. Come here. He's following Luna around. Maybe he'll walk over. We'll see. He's a little camera shy. But since Obama came in 2008, you look at the entire Democrat Party and what's going on today. The Democrat Party at every level, the White House, Congress, even our local level, are made up of people that hate America, hate Americans, and want to destroy our country and bring us down. And they have this idea, these Obama Democrats have this idea that the United States should be at the same level with every other country in the world. And to do that, they got to bring our level down. It's bizarre. But this election was more a defeat of Obama and Obamaism than it was Kamala. Really, if you think about it, right? You know, that's basically what it was. And while we're always going to hear from Obama, his influence in the Democrat Party is going to be so minimal. Notice how much you're seeing the Clintons lately, Bill Clinton in particular, because the Obamas are out. They screwed up, you know. And there's a lot of Democrats that, and when I say Democrats, I don't mean like rank and file regular people like us, like these trolls in here. I'm talking about like the leaders in the Democrat Party and the donor class and all that. They've been held hostage by these anti-American Rashida Tlaib types, Ilhan Omar types. They're, you know, and boom, it's over. You wish you were a Rush Limbaugh. Well, you know, I wish I was making about half of what Rush made, or even a quarter of what Rush was earning, but no. I don't envy other people or say I wish I was that person or that person. No, I've got a great life. I'm very happy. I do think I'm underpaid, but other than that, but who doesn't think they're underpaid, right? But other than that, I've got a very good life. I can't complain. Mm-hmm. But no, the Obama and Obamaism was defeated big time, and that's, you know, that's a double-edged sword because, you know, it's the death of wokeism has happened. I mean, that's it, right? Wokeism is over, and that's a good thing. It looks like the sun's coming out and it's not going to rain. Maybe I'll take the MAGA Scooter 2.0 out for a ride today. I don't know. We'll see. But if reasonable Democrats come back into power inside their party, you know, they could give us a contest in some elections. I mean, you know, what happened in this last election was a rejection of everything Obama has worked for since '08 and all this woke crap. I mean, you could go through the whole list. I mean, we're not going to be seeing men beating up women at the Olympics next time around. It's not going to happen. It's not going to be allowed. All that stuff. It's over. The country's rejected that. No, I think the drones are. We talked about the drones quite a bit in the beginning of the stream. So if you rewind the stream, you can see all the drone talk. And I think we had a pretty good discussion on the drones. Don't you guys think? I think so. All right, listen, guys, I've got some stuff to do, so I'm going to take off. But thanks for watching. If you're new, my name is Brian Craig. This is where MAGA comes to talk. Make sure you subscribe. And if you're already subbed, do me the favor of liking the video. All right? I'll see you next time. Take care.